Hey, No Frills Hi-Fi back. Got another toy from Fosi Audio. Today we're looking at the HT4S. This runs 100 and let's see. So I should have had my notes ready. 119.99 on their website. What this is, it's kind of a neat little thing. It's kind of I guess a little bit of a separation from what Fosi normally does, or Detour, or just trying something new. This is actually an outdoor amp. This is made for like your porch or pavilion or deck or whatever, to have some audio out there. Got a little instruction book there. It does come with a remote control. Looks like it doesn't come with the batteries, unless I just haven't found them yet, but it takes two AAA batteries. Looks like it's a full function remote, which is kind of neat. And it's got a looks like a mini stereo cable here, and of course the power cable, and an antenna. Anything else in there? Okay. So what's really cool about this, aside from the fact that it's indoor-outdoor, this is not just a two-channel stereo amp. This thing is actually basically a home theater amp. Get this put away and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this thing actually does 4.1 channel or 5.0. So what that means is that you can either run this as basically a home theater system with two fronts, two backs, and then there it is on the end, a subwoofer. Or you can actually run it in surround sound, and you can have this be your center channel. So it would be kind of cool if they added just one more channel, and then you could have 5.1 surround sound. But this is $120, and it's made for outside. It's super cool. Doesn't really matter that they have it set up that way. I think it's awesome. I've got a porch that we just covered, and you know, we got our little chairs and table and all that out there, and we mounted a TV on the wall just to kind of see if it was something we use. Turns out we do. So I've been kind of wanting some speakers out there. I don't have them yet. So I do want to wire some surround sound out there for watching movies or concerts with the kids, for when we have parties, that kind of stuff. So this thing is going to be perfect for that. I'm going to test it inside. I'm just going to unplug my audio receiver for my home theater system, plug this thing in and see what it can do. But I also will be at some point doing an install video where I actually install speakers outside, and I'll go through the whole thing then. But I got to get speakers first. So if you're watching this and you want me to test your speakers, please let me know. I would love to. Let's get into it. So you've got, of course, all your speakers here. There's front left, front right, surround left, and power. And then, of course, your subwoofer / center speaker here. You've got optical input, you've got auxiliary input and pre-out, and then you have your Bluetooth antenna. So what I'll be doing, I'll be using this, like I said, with my TV on my porch, but I'll be hooking it to my Apple TV that's hooked up to the TV. And that way I can have surround sound on the back porch. There we go. But you could also just play like Apple Music or Spotify, or you know, whatever music streaming service you want to stream through that, which is kind of cool. The only thing that I think that it's really missing is RCA input or HDMI input. But this isn't an audio receiver. This isn't like, your AVR, I should say, in your home. It is purpose-built to play music outside. Now, I wouldn't put it out in the rain. I mean, don't leave this thing in the middle of your yard, but I would, keep it under cover. But it's made to withstand, the moisture and humidity, that kind of thing. But I would like to see some RCA inputs, maybe on, the 2.0 version if they ever make one. But I couldn't be happier with it as it is. This is a heavy unit. Like I said in my last video, if you watched it, Fosi's really, not to disparage how, Fosi has been in the past. They've made some really good stuff I've been really happy with, but they're really turning a corner. They're doing a lot of R&D. They're really making their products better, and I like to see that. I like to see a company that innovates. On the front here, you've got your subwoofer volume, so you can control that separately when it's in subwoofer mode, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. You've got, I skipped it, you've got an LED right there. I'm assuming it's just power on and off. We'll find out when I actually read the instructions or play with it. Got volume here. These are stepped, both of these are stepped, so you can kind of feel a little bit of a click. Can barely hear it. It's not a sharp click. It's more of a like a detent. And then of course you've got your bass and treble adjustment here. If we flip it upside down, there's this little switch. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see it from there, but right here it says flat and sub. So right now, out of the box, it's switched to sub. So this is set up as a 2.1 channel, or I'm sorry, 4.1 channel receiver. If you switch that over to flat, that's going to turn that into a center channel instead of a sub. And then you've got 5.0, which is probably how I'll do it. For me, I've got neighbors close by. I don't need a sub thumping around in the backyard and pissing off my neighbors. But I would like that center channel speaker. So that's probably how I'm going to run it when I set it up here. Like I said, I will be testing this out in my basement here with my home theater system. And then once I get the speakers and wire and everything that I'm looking at, then we'll go ahead and do a video of the install. For wire, I'm hoping to use AudioQuest because I only want to run wire once. And if I upgrade to better speakers somewhere down the line, I don't want to have to buy it again and rerun wire again. But speakers, I'm going to go cheap. Well, I'm hoping to go free. If you're listening and you have speakers, let me know. But I'm probably just going to do something just to kind of get it in there. And kind of like I said before with the TV, we're going to make sure it's something that we use before I put some serious money into speakers. But yeah, that's it. Check out the HT4S, and I will be putting links to everything in the description. And yeah, take a look at it. This thing is super cool. Appreciate it, and we'll catch you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.